All right, I'm going to say it. This is the worst tasting menu I've ever done in my entire life. Look, I'm not trying to tear any businesses down out here, but this was 280 euros a person. They have a Michelin star. This is Li Galli and Positano. I know Positano is not a food hub, but for the price and the star, I was expecting a little something. Start you out with bread, aka crackers, and then a water menu. That's not wine. That's like 40 bottles of water. I said, I'll take the Pellegrino, I guess. Okay, starting out with the Amuse-bouche. Something super memorable here. One had hummus. This thing was so sharp, it was like a dagger in my mouth. A little bit of a rough start, but I am a glass half full girl. Hopes were still high. There's a couple ways to dine here. You either do tasting menu or a la carte. We wanted the tasting menu. We wanted the full experience. A high note of this meal was the olive oil cart. Basically, an olive oil sommelier comes over and asks you your preference, give us the background, and then some homemade bread. Delicious. First small course is the red turnip, filled with warm spices. I really liked this. Every course had multiple elements to it, which I did enjoy. I liked that. More bread, and then the second course, which I think is my favorite, and a tartare on buttery bread, an oyster that was cold but kind of tasty, and a snapper crudo, which I enjoyed, but then there was a broth down at the bottom. I had to drink it, but it just tasted like fish water. I'll stick to my Pellegrino. The third course was the pasta with lobster. A whisper of lobster, which is fine. It's a tasting menu. Don't think the pasta and sauce could stand alone. Next pasta course had red mullet in it. The sauce was very fishy and just not my flavor preference. The first main, we have the sea bass. Fish was cooked well, but kind of flavorless. The olives and the quinoa with it were a tad weird. And the last main was pork belly. Cooked perfectly and delicious. Had caviar on it though, which the pork overpowered. Weird pairing, I thought. Then comes dessert. Maybe this chocolate mint lollipop. And then I thought I was being pranked because they put down a Monopoly board. It's kind of cute. They fill it with little treats. Best thing all night was this little red raspberry jam car. I should have stopped there. This lemon mousse cheesecake concoction was fine. All of them were savory. There was tomato sauce. They gave us wood cutlery for this. I don't want to sound stuck up, but for $326 a person. Okay, and then they bring around the petite fours. The biscuits just rolling around in the drawer. They were pretty yummy, I won't lie. The blue stained everywhere though. I don't know. This was a crazy meal. It was just my experience though. You may love it. Who knows?